Uncommon red flags with men and women. According to Reddit, number 20, starting with the women. Always deflecting blame when you confront her about any sort of issue, no matter if directly caused by her or not. I wonder why I started with the women first. I feel like they would be more interesting, and perhaps I should have started at the end. I guess it'll be fascinating to see if any of the red flags are something that I guess I've noticed in both sexes. Why choose one when you can have two? Number 19. Reading these, I realized I used to be the crappiest girlfriend ever. Oh my god, so somebody's recognizing them in themselves as opposed to just in other people. Fascinating. But no, yeah, I feel like it'll be fun to play this in a sort of bingo, you know, if you recognize it way. Oh no, look at me. Give me a second, I'm gonna like adjust my mouth. How about that? Yeah, now it's working. Silent like cartoon fairy princess Kyle for a moment there, but it's okay. Also forgive the bopping because I took the filter off of this mic and I will put it back on. Let me try. I'm gonna make it just louder for right now and then kind of distance myself from the microphone, and that should mitigate some of the popping. Hello to Breezy, Teddy, Sierra, Mist, O-Town, and Linda. Hope you had a interesting day so far. I guess we'll all figure out if we recognize some of these red flags. Number 18, women who put down other women. If she is always insulting, being nasty about other women to you, that's a red flag. It shows a lack of self-esteem and jealousy issues. Yeah, everything in moderation. You can't be doing something too much, you know. What is too much may differ from person to person, but often's never a good thing. I hope that there isn't too much overlap. I'm feeling maybe I should have started at number 15. We'll see. Number 17. Reading these makes me feel a bit better about, oh my god. Yeah, so that's two kind of list referencing entries there, and people are upvoting that. I really agree with that. I'm realizing things about myself as well. Let me go down and see what's up. Number 21, making decisions on your behalf without asking, including what you will eat or wear or do. Sounds pretty controlling, bro. You're gonna wear that? You're gonna eat this? Ooh, are you thinking over there? Number 22, if she always plays the victim to get her way or is very manipulative. These seem so black and white, man. There's like no subtlety in some of these. If they treat you like a pet whose only job is to make them happy, buy her things, give her attention, while she does the bare minimum in return. If she holds you under a scrutinous gaze, looking for everything you do wrong, or if she plays stupid games instead of just communicating. Basically, if she does half the shit you see on TikTok. Ooh, you know what I mean. What the fuck was that? Was it my phone? It's just a controller. A Switch controller too. I apologize for that. That probably was scary sounding. Let's put that on the men red flags, just dropping shit. No, this is pretty people throw the term toxic around, but by definition, man, this is brat behavior, and the girls who are brats are typically used to getting away with a certain amount of BS, maybe because of looks, maybe because, you know, they've just been spoiled. But I don't know, man. Communication seems like such a standard for relationships. If y'all bumping uglies, that's one thing, you know what I mean? But when you're locking shit down for like a relationship that extends past a couple of bangs, I don't know what you're doing when you can't communicate. Seems so simple. Number 15, if she tries to make you feel guilty for wanting some alone time for spending time with friends or family. I actually remember a girl who was in a relationship with another girl, and this was exactly what was like a huge boiling point. And I just can't imagine that kind of like insecurity, man. And that's what it was. It wasn't like a fear of loneliness or anything like that. It was just like,
oh, that's what you want, babe?
It was like, holy shit. Yeah, like you would think pride would stop some of these people from even making it seem as if it bothers them that much, but damn. If she degrades your hobbies or interests to try to dissuade you from taking time to do those things. If she withholds intimate relations as punishment for XYZ, that's not normal or okay. Withholding intimacy, now that's classic. Holy shit, bro. Have y'all been married for fucking 20 years? Do you have kids and you might as well stay together? What you mean withholding intimacy? God damn. As a dude with a strong libido, the idea that I'm linking with some bitch who doesn't fucking match me, that's nuts. That's nuts. It's a recipe for disaster, not just like a failed relationship. It's a recipe for disaster. How do you not line up with your partner? Jesus Christ, your appetites need to match. Otherwise, you're looking for trouble, man. You're looking for trouble. What the fuck? Number 14, if she's always trying to change you, run. Nothing will ever be good enough for her. I promise you that. What you mean trying to change the way you talk and walk and eat and dress? Talk and walk, huh? I don't mind a couple occasional, hey, you better not say that type situations, especially when you got a mouth that's wrong. You know, that's politically incorrect. Please. Oh my God. Like there's so many things playing in my mind right now. I can't even imagine. One of the most profound things about relationships, says this responder, is she didn't love me. She loved the man she thought she could build from my spare parts. From your spare parts. This would have been more poetic if you just ended it early. She didn't love me. She loved the man that she thought she could build. Boom. Done. Spare parts just kind of muddles all of this. You guys are so close to grasping greatness, and you just throw this bullshit in there, just ruin it. She saw the potential in you, just in a fucked up sort of way. Well, you would think that these people would learn lessons, you know, like both people. Somebody trying to fix somebody, only to realize that, hey, maybe that's not, you know, where they were ever meant to go. And that if you were looking for something specific when you saw that they were not that, it's amusing that you believed you could kind of force it into that shape. I don't know, man. I hope we don't see a lot of baby-oriented shit on this list. That would bum me out. Number 13, narcissism. Not seeing a problem with their mistakes or owning up to them. Having anger issues and justifying them. Well, this is everybody unchecked. And the thing about boundaries is that you're going to be able to tell whether or not some people have kind of been pressed back upon / have restraint. And these signs aren't something that people can hide, you know? And worse, they'll kind of cultivate almost like a repelling aura. And I don't know if y'all know anybody like that, where like just the air around them seems to make people want to just get away. And for whatever reason, we got to tolerate them, whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's some bullshit where you're kind of screwed as it pertains to not being able to get away from these people. And And you learn that they've kind of been getting away with being this kind of whack ass motherfucker their entire life. So they're used to it. They might have even mistaken themselves for charming. Because surely if there was an issue, somebody would have said something about it by now. It's wild. What can you do? Number 12. If she says she's on the pill, oh man, straight to the baby shit. If she says she's on the pill and you never see her take it or any proof of birth control. I used to have a friend that would always say that she was on the pill, but she wasn't. She wanted a baby. This is exactly the kind of... Hold on. Sorry, I felt like stomach bubbling, like I was about to have a reaction. It's truly the only terrifying thing, excuse me, that women are all about. And I know dudes that got baby trapped, and it is so scary, dude. You were like, what a lie to tell, the lie of a lifetime. You made the decision for this other person, and it's not like socially a big fucking deal. If a man could get a woman pregnant and was lying about fucking being on control, motherfucker, you better believe the laws would change in favor of that being rape. But nah, when women do it, it's just fine. They're just women. Seriously, we need to speed up the real talk. Look here, listen. We need to speed up the females. Hearing from the men, oh yeah, I'm on birth control. What the fuck? Because then things will be real different. What's up? What are you guys talking about? Apparently my brother-in-law is getting some sort of male birth control. Yeah. Because that it's catching up. I don't trust it yet, but I'm sure after some trials, after some tests, after some years, I'll trust it real good. Sapphire says, I can't stand women who do this lie when it comes to birth control and pregnancy. The gall. You want to trap someone so bad, get all the attention. It's gross. It's, they are baby trapping. Holy shit. My God. Anyway, it's terrifying. Because the only thing scarier than that are like men out there raising a kid that they don't know is not theirs. I was watching a lot of missing person shit earlier, and there was one case that really fascinated me. I'd love to cover it if I could edit it properly and with respect. But it was about a girl who, wanted to be in the military. And what some of these unfortunately uneducated young women don't understand about the military is that they're signing themselves up for not just sexual harassment, but sexual assault. That's the best way to put it. They are setting themselves up to have an encounter that is non-consensual that will scar them for the rest of their lives, and not just on one occasion, but on multiple. They will be used. And some girls, believe it or not, and this is something that you won't hear from a lot of motherfuckers, are down for that. You know what I mean? They are down to be used, but that does not make it okay for those who are not. And unfortunately, that this girl got mixed up in some stuff, and it probably wasn't even her fault, because she was just fine. She was just the apple of somebody's eye, and then they can't take no for an answer. And we live in a society where, unfortunately, instead of everybody being put on blast and recognized for the fucking creep and weirdo they are when the bitch says no, because a bitch saying no should carry some fucking weight, man. She said no, back the fuck off. If she wanted, she'll let you know, But that's not the needle dick society we live in. Everybody makes excuses for people, and hey, this bitch ended up a body. Some remains they found, you know what I mean? And it was only thanks to the phone records and the devices pinging them out in a certain location that they could match them to this terrible thing that they did, where they burnt a bitch alive, and not alive, I don't know, who knows, we don't know, but they put this bitch on something, they burnt her, they tried to cement where they were doing it to, my lord. And there, of course, there's another woman involved, so it's like a jealousy thing. It's like a But all this young girl wanted to do was be a military girl, and she couldn't do that without catching the wrong motherfucker's eye and then having her whole life be in question because of it. And now she's dead. And these are the types of stories that these organizations will cover the fuck up and try to, you know, sweep under the rug and make it seem like they didn't see nothing. They don't know anything. Can you come back? That's the sadness of the story. Is the family that just wants peace. Little do they know. Simp for Rukia says, most average men don't get sex, so yes, pull-out game is the weakest it's ever been. Well, Sapphire says, I know a girl who announced her pregnancy on Facebook knowing full well it was ectopic and she'd most likely miscarry, all for the attention to trap her boyfriend with yet another kid. Oh my God. Like, sorry, I'm processing that in like even if she does miscarry, it's like she's trying to force the man to immediately try again so that they won't have to deal with the embarrassment.
Well, everybody thinks we're pregnant, so what are you gonna do?
Ugh. Oh my God. Assassin Gajil says, Sierra, you mean to tell me he won't get... Wait, what'd she say? Sierra said, I know, Gajil, men taking responsibility over their reproductive organs is insane. Wait, what did Gajil refute that? Was he on the other side of that? Gajil says, Sierra, you mean to tell me we won't get hit with child support anymore? No more I didn't have my period. Scares no more. Who's the father? No more he's your child. We free, guys, we free. Finally, Ben. Trust me, man, the laws don't bend in man favor. Have you seen a movie? Look at that pretty girl. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank all the check marks on Twitter and the niggas dyeing their hair with shit in their bio so you know what to call them. Because they are making it so that women have less power, okay? Especially pretty women. Their mentality is, don't pretty women get enough? And if you're just incel enough, you might be like, yeah, pretty women get it all too easy. It's like, we gotta find a balance, man. I don't know. Number 11, the ones that play games. I don't want anything for Valentine's Day. Gets nothing.
Why didn't you buy me anything? You're my boyfriend. You're special by something for me.
And then they get mad. Be honest, don't play games. Well, you're the ones dating immature young bitches, bro. And what's wild is like, it's not like there aren't like mature girls that look good. That's the thing that I always wonder is like, what's the appeal of a young bitch? Unless you specifically into young bitches. I don't know. Because if you're crazy about young girls, it's got to be because what? Because they're prettier to you? So if they're prettier, and that's the thing, I don't know. It's not worth it. Number 10. If she makes fun of your biggest insecurities in front of other people for a laugh. You know, you ever see some of this stuff and think to yourself, there's like red flags and everything, but there's also like, bro, avoid this person. Don't even just be like, oh, intimate capacity, you're off the table. I'm talking like this would be a dangerous friend to have. Sorry, I'm going to put another filter on this microphone. And I shouldn't do it while I'm not muting it, but give me a second. Hello. Okay. I apologize for that. But this should this should stop some of the blowing, unless you're into that. I'm sorry. I was getting a little getting a little into some takes earlier, trying to put some stuff out there that might help some creators, I guess, with what they're trying to make. Number 9, laying on the guilt trip if you're going out with your friends and she's not invited. Everyone needs time apart to hang out with other people. Guilt tripping, huh? Boy.
Oh, so you're just gonna go?
You know what I need to do? I need to make this little man that I have here huge. Start making like, quote, animation videos. You know what I'm talking about? I just think they would be really cute little excerpts from my mind, my creative mind. I'm so brilliant. I have a bunch of recordings of like me saying some crazy shit and then Dia making it crazier. I should just animate both of those. And by animate, of course, I mean like rig up the audio to my mouth on my little cartoon, and then her audio to the mouth of the little Dia. Does little Dia even work? Where's little Dia? Hold on. Let me see here. I'm gonna wanna get some of this action. Boom. Are you there? Ooh, Dia mic not set to my mic. Intriguing. Huh. There we go. Yeah, boy. Now we're talking. When the time comes, you guys will put a little... I'm sure you guys are going to make her much more dignified than you would me. That's bullshit. Why am I not respectable? I needed a fairy wand. How did nobody set that up? Anil couldn't hit a nigga with a fairy wand? Damn. I could have had a fairy wand. Do you know what I mean? These things happen. Number 8, because I'm sure the man list is going to be scary. Number 8, romanticizing being a psycho. It's not cute. It's a massive red flag. Some of these girls used to getting away with it. And I think the fact that you can see in some girls how much they've gotten away with up until now, that's the red flag in and of itself. And it's like, some of the girls know that it's extra, some of them don't. Either way, fuck it. They're not the only ones out there. Why you gonna burden yourself with this kind of stuff? Don't do it, man. It's not worth that. Why you want a project? That's the problem. Why do you want a project? You got time like that? If you got time and then probably even money to just waste and then not be sure if that investment is going to pay off, every relationship is a gamble. I'm not saying that, it's worth getting hung up on whether or not this is going to pay off, You need to enjoy yourself. You need to be happy. But why situate yourself with somebody that you are not compatible with as far as like libido? Yes, people change and things like that. But bro, why situate yourself with someone that you can't communicate with? Whether it's because of a mismatch in methods of communication or a lack of effort on one person's part, you both got to be bending over backwards. You both got to be extending towards one another to strengthen this relationship. It can't be a one-way street. So whether it's games, whether it's bullshit, if you're receiving something that makes it seem like you're just a bad match, how much effort are you going to invest in fixing this with them? Because let's say, hypothetically, best case scenario, they just haven't been in a real relationship. They don't know certain things, but they're willing to learn. They're willing to try. You're worth it for them. How long is it worth investing in teaching them? And if you have to teach them this, how many other things might you need to teach them? It's crazy because you set some motherfucker's girl or boy in front of a video game and they can tell you, oh nah bro, this ain't even a quest that's worth picking up. The potential rewards do not make it worth it. If you told them a short story about a couple that was as incompatible as a relationship that they're currently in right now, they would be like, bro, oh, what a waste of time. These people ain't good for each other. So why, when you're removed from it, Are you capable of seeing it with eyes that are much more logical? I'm so sorry. You know, I slip into like a kind of blind man's gaze where I stare into the past and into the future when I do these lists. It's terrifying. One of these days I'm going to get caught saying something that I'm not supposed to say because it's too politically incorrect. But then again, I'm pretty sure tomorrow's going to cancel us for things we said today. Not trying to be poetic or anything. I mean literally, nigga. I mean literally. Some shit that we say today, tomorrow one day, they're going to be like, did he just say this yesterday? Nope. Sorry. Simfarukia says, what's wrong with two crazy people dating? Will and Jada did it. Well, at least they're compatible, huh? You know? The Joker and Harley Quinn are not the best, but they work for each other. It's true. It's true.
Oh my God, Kyle, be my Joker.
Zachary Broad Merkel says, I started watching you when I was in the 8th grade. I'm now in my 2nd semester of college. Wow. I hope you're doing good, bro. I'm alive. What more can anyone say as it pertains to doing good? Death is coming for all of us, some sooner than others. We've lived through plagues. We've lived through small penised men threatening nukes. For now, you know. Let's see what the future holds. Many of our comrades and companions and peers were not so lucky, and we should remember them every day. We made it and you did. I'm kidding. Number 7, all right? Testing, playing games. That's manipulation. I think tests are not inherently bad, and, you know, I don't want to go into an old man rant about it, but we can all agree that games are stupid. Games they have a place. They have their place, and it's middle school. Maybe early high school if you dated late. You know what I mean? You fucking with the wrong motherfuckers if you're playing games, like, as an adult. I don't know how hot you must have believed you are to get away with some shit like that as an adult, but games have a place in youth, and testing has its functions. You know, I would wager that anyone dating submits their partner to a series of tests, and the purpose of testing is very important. You're basically gauging for the very red flags that we're watching out for in this very list. But when it's habitual, when it's too often, when it's excessive, when it's like, what the fuck are you know, come on. It does reach a point. Everything in moderation. Number 6, if she puts you down around others as a joke, shows total disrespect and the need to look good at the expense of hurting others. Again, these things aren't bad on their own. It's the making a habit out of them. It's the intention behind it. And you can't always know somebody's motivation. They're probably not going to be so forthcoming or direct with making it so that you know where the hell they're coming from and what's on their mind and the reason behind what they do. But everything in moderation. You make a habit out of doing too much shit too often, man. It's like, bro, do you get down like this? This is what you like. Oh man. The Saint was saying defending incest. Whoa. Hey, yo, that is the king of red flags. I don't know. Look, man, you got to be dealing with some really spicy and attractive people if they're trying to skirt stuff like this under the rug. You're shocking me. How could you think you could get away with that? And it's like, okay, attention makes some people's heads big. And it's easy to get attention these days on the internet. So to be honest with you, I always stop whenever I get on TikTok because I know that it's just mad people shaking their titties around. And it has its, allure. But I don't need to be on there looking for that. What always ropes me back into TikTok is how broken, strange, odd, bizarre, freakish, ugly, and unapologetically problematic they are on TikTok. It is a direct feed, bro. And it's like a drug when you see some of this shit. Look up a cringe TikTok compilation on YouTube, and then I apologize for what I've done to you if you haven't seen some of these people. These people know they are the freak show. TikTok, in my opinion, at its best for me, is that direct fucking feed to the carnival freak show. It ain't just fat, it ain't just gross, it ain't just weird, it ain't just crazy, you know, where you've convinced yourself that certain things are okay, or you're identifying as like a little kid or some shit like this, so you're gonna do this thing, and again, you want to say to each their own if they're not hurting other people, but maybe when all of this is like getting attention and going out and then convincing other people that they can get attention for doing it, maybe that is harmful, man. At the end of the day, none of us mad a bitch went out to a grocery store and licked the fucking ice cream. We mad because of why she did it. She put it online as if this was supposed to be something cool or funny to look at, and the more attention shit like that got, the more it was going to inspire other little bastards to do the same filthy bullshit. That's the terror, is that you can tell this dirty little, take off your top and whip out your titties challenge. And now people want to do it. You know, you gotta have some, look. And it's because people are dumb, bro. Dumber than you could imagine. Dumber than any like crass, filthy, like no taste representation of a hillbilly or a redneck or some kind of dimwit Neanderthal or whatever you want to call it, man. People online dumber than that, but they understand one thing. They know that they are a sight to behold. And all they got to do is put themselves on camera and then even respond. And that's it. And who can pretend it's not mesmerizing, man? It's the freak show. It's the freak show. I'm sorry. What's up, Mo24? Assassin Kajil says, it's the boobs, Linda. My girl tried to suffocate me every time, even though it's not a bad way to go out. She really did try to suffocate you with titties. Y'all seem to be talking about a lot of stuff y'all can't prove, bro. Prove that the titties were suffocating people. Prove this. Tisan says, I could never get into TikTok. Yo, you can. You just need to see the right shit. Look up a weird, like not just cringe, look up something weird in the way of a TikTok compilation. And you'll see some shit that'll make you go, and this is always the best way to hook somebody in the world, is to make them go, ain't no way, there's no way, that's not real, this is all staged. And the curse that has been placed upon you, and the search to verify, to validate your belief that ain't no way this is real, it's going to lead you to some devastating realizations. Terrifying. The Saint says, had been with a girl for a year and she moved to her brother's house, then would hang around him a lot. Wouldn't want to assume anything. She fessed up that she loved him romantically. Oh my God. I remember in Lost when the girl was like kissing on her brother to get him to, come on, baby. But, some people know that when it comes to money, relations, it's all about getting that cash. Some people will do anything for a woman and woman body. And then men are just starved for attention, not attention, affection. So in most cases, if a woman wanted a man, all she needed to do is walk up to him and touch him. You've seen an anime that doesn't even sell the plight of most men well, and how they're just wandering from room to room in their lives until a woman comes and just throws them a shred of attention, at which point they'll do anything for this. I will, my lord, I will wage war for you, my queen. to the point where like you start to become a little cynical, because when you come to terms with everybody and their sad little chase for the love that, you know, they deserve, but you can't be so thirsty and eager for it that you'll take it from anybody. It's very dangerous. Everybody does not have your best interest at heart, nor does everybody view you as something that they want in their life long term. This could just be a bit of fun for them, but you don't need to know that. Anyway, Dr. Zen says it's crazy how much people can turn into the sheeple and do utterly nonsensical stuff on TikTok. Bro, they're like, here's the thing. When you make achievable goals, realizing them is it. You know what I mean? Their goal was to get some attention on the internet, and they did it. People talking about them, people watching them, people clicking them, people leaving comments. That's all they wanted. You know what I mean? And they have achieved that. So in a way, we have set unrealistic goals. Not saying, you know, we can't achieve them, but they are not something that is going to be achieved overnight, or, you know, because of how we look, because of something that is effectively going to be given to us. It's going to take us a while. Some of our goals are the types of goals where if we were to simply phrase them to somebody, they would recognize the amount of effort that went into that. It's not, hey, I made this post and it got all these likes or these retweets, you know? So it's a funny world, man. It's a funny world. But, you know, and it sucks to say this because it kind of sounds MGTOW or incel. MGTOW for men going their own way, which is, you know, the men that are not going to let the women dictate what they think and feel, or, you know, who knows. I'm fascinated by that stuff, but I never look too deep into it. The fascinating aspect is there is so much truth to the fact that people's heads and egos get so inflated by their presence online, which of course is skewed in favor of the attractive people. Whether it's young attractive men, young attractive women, they put themselves out there and they have people effectively throwing themselves at their feet. Dia and I are watching this slice of anime. We just finished it. An anime slice of life called Comey Can't Communicate. And I really loved it. It was heartwarming, it was charming, it was funny, and it really had me laughing. And I hate to admit it, not because I dislike trans people, but because the last place I expected to see great trans representation was in a fucking cartoon. And I'm not a trans person, so I can't tell you what is great or what isn't. But as far as the character is concerned, I liked the character, I believed the character, and it didn't feel like pandering, in your face, I'm identity first. This was a character who happened to be trans. My favorite character in the show because of how confident they were, how experienced they were, how very easy to get along with they were. You know what I mean? And they would, honestly, the show was kind of based because they would play that trans shit for a joke on every occasion. They actually had a gag where I think he's about to go into the girl's bathroom and my man grabs him and is like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's like, it's a little base, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. I really liked this character. I say that when I'm talking about the slice of life anime to say this, man. It's hard for me not to look at Comey Can't Communicate and think about the fact that the only reason this show is so fucking cute is because all these people kind of throw themselves at Comey's feet because she's attractive. And I hate to sound like a Kotaku journalist when I'm writing, you know, talking about this show, but thinking of the plight of people who cannot communicate and are ugly or below average or even average. You know what I mean? In today's day and age, Comey might be surrounded by Comey types, where even if they are into her physically, they're too much of like a fuck up or insecure to ever show that for fear of making everything awkward, because things do get awkward. Things do get awkward. And if you're socially aware, if you're self-aware, you know what I mean? You should be trying to prevent those kinds of awkward interactions, because they will color future interactions. They will color the person's view of you in a way that you aren't necessarily trying to compromise, baby. Oh, man. And I wish that people could kind of get away with being themselves without feeling like, oh no, they're going to be scrutinized extra heavily because of how they look, unfortunately. But that's life. Shit, what do you want? Number 5, if you walk away feeling depleted after spending time with them. That's a really funny way to put it, man. Because some people don't even understand that when they're in the midst of their partner, they're actually working. That's fucked. It's fucked, and I hope some people kind of realize what's up. That's tricky as hell. Seraphim Bear says, on the Kyle clone, the only things that sets him apart is that he's gay. Why is my fairy Princess Kyle gay? Just because he wears that? Y'all got problems y'all need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Don't impose your identity onto mine. Seraphim Bear says, wait, no, I read that. Damn. Linda said TikTok started out as a music app for people to share music and sing together and to just be silly and goofy. Just be silly and goofy. A little too silly and goofy, if you ask me. Sierra Miss says,
She's talking about your TikToker clone, Kyle.
wait, my TikToker clone? Oh. What do you mean looks like me on TikTok? Y'all know what I look like, pussy. Y'all don't know what I look like Dexter's dad mixed with my little avatar at the bottom. Y'all seeing black people and comparing me to black people, I can't believe it. I thought I was racist. But y'all just redefining the damn. Y'all reinvented the game. Y'all took racism to the next level. I'm like a Charmander of racism. Y'all are like a Charizard, bro. Y'all better keep your racism in check. You better go back to the first evolution. Whoa, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Or you know what, maybe we were all like Eevees at one point and I kind of evolved into a Vaporeon of racism, but you guys are the Flareons, man. My God. My God. Or maybe I'm like that pretty pink one. There's like a pink evolution of pink evolution of Eevee. See, look at this bullshit. This is like new school. I don't know these new Pokemon. I remember Umbreon and Espeon. I don't know these new Eevees. And I blame you guys. It's all unnecessary. See, back in my day, Nintendo was only making playing cards. Okay? And then you guys came in here with your furry bullshit. Oh my God, a bomb. Now we got him, nuts. So let me finish this lady list. Number 4, women who follow rules for dating. Oh my God, this sounds like MGTOW, but ladies. I have a friend who follows rules from Sex and the City. Oh my God. I just put my hands up into the surrender cobra. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Yo, when did Sex and the City come out? Oh man, that did something to me. I need something to drink. Give me a second. Sex and the City premiered in 1998. That makes the show 24 years old. This show's old enough to drink. and you're following rules established in it. What is this, like female Sun Tzu? Is this the art of war? But of course, because it has to do with sex and that's like your whole thing, ladies. Damn. I have a friend who follows the rules from Sex and the City. If she's dating someone and they have to move in together at the 6-month mark, engaged within a year, it always ends in disaster, and she's so focused on meeting these goals without paying attention to how her partner feels about any of it.
We're supposed to move in now. We're supposed to be engaged now. Look, I guess I don't matter. Cause if you like it, then you should let it ring. Oh.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I feel like these people should be glad that they're dodging bullets. Number 3, when she constantly traps you in difficult situations, like asking if she or her friend are prettier, things like that. I'll never forget, one of my exes had a girlfriend who bust her titties out one day and demanded to know if they were better. And I was like, why? You know? Why? That's what I wanted to know. Why? It was really important for me to know. And like, I was a real psychological bastard back then, so we don't even need to get into it. But I in so many words, made it clear to her that if it wasn't the shock and exhibition of her wanting to present herself to me, you know what I mean? That if this really mattered to her, then it was kind of worrying, because even though we had shared a couple of experiences, I was not anybody to this chick. And it wasn't like I'm doing this to like throw a wrench in something, or, you know, it wasn't like a home wrecky kind of, I'm going to get you in trouble type thing. It was just like, it was me really trying to figure out, and I never did get the answer. Women are wild. That's the answer in and of itself. You don't need to lose sleep over some shit like that. Women are just wild. And when it's the actual girlfriend, man, it's like I get when you smoke and somebody has to deal with that smoking, they get secondhand smoke. So I have secondhand embarrassment. If my girlfriend needed to, I guess, know if she's prettier than somebody, that's wild. That's wild. I would feel secondhand embarrassed for her. Because it's like, what are you doing? It matters to you like that? Ooh. Sometimes they're just looking to stir shit and there's no right answer. Just run. I would feel bad for her, man. It would be like intervention time. You need to know better. If you look better, if your titties are nicer, or some shit like that. Come on. How did you come down to this point? You're better than that. You're special. You're special. The Saint says, if he or she were to accuse you of grooming when you were both 18 and older, it cannot be possibly be grooming, I'd say. Well, okay. Steal Yo Spaghettio says, going through a breakup at the moment. He broke up with me over the phone, 6-year relationship. That is not cool, and I apologize and hope that you find better. The tragedy of a lot of relationships is some of them were doomed from the start because people were just not being honest about who and what they represent. So at the end of the day, you're lucky to have dodged a bullet. I'm sorry it took this long, but nothing that I'm saying dampens the blow of what you went through. So hopefully me reminding you that hopefully you didn't get into a worse situation is something of a bit of a golden lining, a glass half full, because Some people stuck. They have a kid, they have assets together that they share, and as soon as it's time to split up, you have to split that stuff. Really, really sucks. Whew. But I say that to say that it's not just, I'm going to lose my things. The kids, they're going to have a really tricky upbringing, having to split their time between you and me. It is about some of the nastiness that comes out, and you'll only ever understand where the fuck I'm coming from if you've spoken to divorce lawyers, if you've listened to some of these horror stories, these real life horror stories about people who literally just shift into trying to hurt their partner because now that they feel that their time has been wasted, they mad, they salty, they got a problem with everything that's going on in the other person's life. They don't just want to kill that other person. They want to maim them. They want to end their life. They want to ruin the lives of the people that they're in now. You got a new girlfriend, you got a new boyfriend, they mad at them. They coming for them. They trying to sabotage this. They trying to make you lose your job. Whatever it is, you see a lot of stories about women splashing acid on a motherfucker after they were done with them because, quote, if I can't have you, nobody can, You hear these stories, and I've read some of these stories from people that are in a divorce, and then like the mom is coaching the kids to say that the daddy touched them. The mom's taking the animals even though she didn't want them because she's going to have them euthanized. It's just like these things don't matter to these people, but they do them because of their capacity to hurt or injure even the livelihood of the other person. It's a real dangerous fucking thing that you're dealing with because these people would probably be better shooting you. You would probably rather accept a bullet from them and then the hospital fees that comes with potentially, living through this encounter than dealing with them trying to go after your job, trying to go after, your pets and your kids. It's just, whoa, whoa. So I apologize for being silver lining guy, but it could be worse. That's never really true comfort, but it's in there if you're looking for it. Number 2, for the women, if she gets jealous whenever she's not the sole source of your joy and happiness. Come on. Someone else says it sounds exhausting to be someone's sole source of joy and happiness, Is that why I gave up? I was trying so hard to be your source of fairy butterfly wings and tutu tiara on my head. Damn it. Number 1, if she's trying to stir up drama just so the relationship can be fun. I saw this with a former friend. God. Spicing things up as a couple is all good, but if she's stirring up the pot by letting other guys flirt with her just so you can play jealous boyfriend so you can rescue her from a situation she started, sorry, it's really sending like shivers up me. It's hard to get it out. If she's wanting you to rescue her from a situation she started as if it's a movie, stay away from her. Yeah, you don't need to tell most people twice. But again, you got a lot of Harley Quinn fucking Jada Pinkett's out there that want a man to
he just told a joke about me. You're just gonna let him do that? You better defend my honor.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm realizing people are kind of like lame. Like if they were making, let's call it Sex and the City work as a coach on the philosophy for their relationship, then yeah, I would imagine a lot of women right now are allowing whatever is on television, whether it's reality TV, Kardashian shit. I'm imagining whatever is current is coaching some women on how to live their life. And let's be real, okay? at least with some of the brain dead shit on television, it is in some way produced and written. You know, not by the smartest people in the world, but by some people with a fucking brain. So what I will say is, I'm more scared now than I was at the time of like Sex and the City being on the air, because at least they were getting it from a television show. Now they're just getting it from some idiot in their bedroom. Some TikTok bitch who got a bunch of tweets, got a bunch of likes, got a bunch of re-blogs or whatever. So now women, grown women, getting their advice from like some hoe, you know, who been fucked over. So now it's time for her to do the fucking, and she's gonna have her little congregation of ladies. I'm scared. I'm really scared. It really takes the water out of my mouth. So we've completed the lady list, and now we're stepping over to the man list. And this should not take long. However, I'm hoping that it's entertaining, because I think I should have done the men list first. But whatever. I guess we can end it by taking some hot shots at the men and all their bullshit red flags. So number 20 is lying for your approval. I had a couple sit down at my restaurant, and the guy kept loudly insisting that he would give extra tips while in front of his date. He said it again, and he went up to the cashier to pay via Apple Pay. Forgot to sign the receipt until we told him to. The guy proceeded to rush out of the restaurant with his date, yelling back about how much he tipped, and it was generous. For almost a $60 dinner, the guy gave a $2 tip. Wow. I don't know what to say. It's almost like a prank being pulled on the staff. Imagine like loudly proclaiming how much you're gonna tip and that you tip big, and then you give a $2 tip. It's got to be a prank on y'all expense, at your expense. Forgive me. This is sad. But I thought that this would turn into kind of one-upping, which I imagine is probably a big problem among some men, is needing to feel like they can one-up people or tell a better story, have a better experience where they traveled somewhere and did this great thing, and you won't be able to top this one. You know what I mean? Number 19. Can't admit that they are wrong or have made a mistake. Lying, feeling that they are better than other people, manipulation, not allowing you to visit other people, don't respect the rule no means no, emotional extortion, not being honest, texting other girls questionable stuff. This sounds just throw out the whole ass boyfriend, man. What the fuck? Can't admit when they're wrong. That's probably just like enough for most people to be done, full stop, you know? They also can't admit that they've made a mistake. Ugh. Yo, y'all gotta have some kind of like line here. Gotta be some kind of boundary. What happened to 3 strikes and you're out, bro? Something as crazy as this, you're definitely gonna wanna. Cause why do you think that that's gonna go away? Why do you think that will get better over time? I don't know. You know what they say about an old dog, right? They don't learn new tricks. Boy, y'all on that. Smoke it up. Smoke it down. My comments aren't sending. I think maybe it's just the stream. Hello, everyone. Craftsman. I was just watching a Sears video. And it was like some guy walking through a barren Sears where like there was nothing on the shelves, man. It was a really cool video, really cool vibe. Nothing on the shelves, you know, Sears are shutting down. And they were talking about how they used to have like big deals on certain tools and certain brands of tools. But of course, because Sears has seen better days and they're all closing down and shit, they barely had like a couple of Craftsman tools up on the shelves, and that was it. And they spread them all over the place to make it look like they had stock or something, but no. So sad. And I guess that's kind of what it's like with the men these days. They just not available. Because they all suck. You know? Number 18, answer initially. A failure to listen during conversation and subsequent failure to ask you about anything important to you. So you're telling me y'all go on dates with dudes that like straight up don't listen to you? Like, I thought, I guess the fucked up part about it is like, you expect certain people of certain wealth, of certain, let's say looks, you know, to be a little like alien in the way that they interact, because they can get away with that. But when you're like what most people might consider average, so to speak, what do you mean? You're trying to get away not listening? Is that supposed to be hot? It is. I think in this instance, it's supposed to be hot. Not paying attention to the girl is supposed to be hot. And there are some girls who will react positively to that kind of dismissive. What did you say? Yeah, whatever. So what are you going to get? You know what I mean?
Oh my god. He just ignored me. Why do we just skip dinner? Like, can you meet me in the bathroom?
Number 17. If he doesn't return the cart when we go grocery shopping. But I don't. What the? Why are you attacking me? Sometimes I don't do it. Shit. I know what it's like, okay? What if that lowly shopkeep cart push man is just trying to get that paper, son? He doesn't want to be inside looking like he's not working. He wants to be out there. He needs some stuff to wrangle. I'm kidding. Thank God, I feel like I'm suppressing hiccups really bad. But, yeah, no. I guess we should. Someone says, I consider this one of the universal red flags for anybody, along with no signaling and littering. Damn, dudes, if you're reading this, it means you better do better in the cart return capacity. This is going to have to be our male makeup. This is going to be like our corset is actually going and putting the carts back. Ooh. It's not like we were just letting them go all over the place. I mean, shit, they caught me. If I can get 5 other red flags, then it's bingo, right? Or is it 4? I don't know how bingo works. Number 16. If he's cheating on someone else with you, he'll cheat on you too. Wow, what a revelation, ladies. This needed to be written. If he's cheating on someone else with you, he'll cheat on you too. This needs to be written, but it applies to women too. If she's cheating on you with or if she's cheating on somebody with you, then maybe, who knows? It's not like out of the question. I mean, like, it's not an exception to the rule that somebody hasn't broke it off with somebody and then been pretty monogamous with the next person. But who knows? Number 15. All the comments here seem to be, oh God. Okay, they ended up giving some of their own, so it's not just like I'm referencing the list one. Sorry, I read the whole thing. All the comments here seem to be quite common. So as far as red flags go, here are some of mine. Hides beer under his bed. Keeps a knife under his pillow. What's wrong with that? If you don't have a gun on deck or some shit, what the hell? Of course men have protection in the room in arm's reach. So that if some shit pop off, what the fuck? It should be somewhere else where we gotta go through the motions. It needs to be available. Like think about it like this. You're at a fucking shop, bro. I can't believe I'm defending this. I can't believe I'm bothered and I'm defending this. You're at a fucking shop and a guy comes in and he's trying to rob the place. you're supposed to run through a scenario like this, bro. So does it make sense for your gun to be in the back? Oh, open up the register. Can I just go to the back of the shop, please? What? I don't know, man. He has hidden cameras in the living room and the kitchen. Hidden cameras. So not in the bathroom, just the living room and the kitchen. You know what might have gone differently for Johnny Depp if Amber Heard was allowed to run her bullshit and then have, no proof to the contrary? He would be fucked. Maybe the type of man that puts up cameras in his living room is the type of man that knows better, boy. Go watch some dash cam footage if you're fucking confused. Go watch some dash cam footage if you're confused, where people who are at fault jump out of the car and treat you to their made up fucking narrative, their made up story about this shit that just happened, and that the evidence would contradict, and that the video will directly contradict. But putting up cameras is like offensive to them. Sounds like the type of motherfucker that's habitual in the fuck up department. Kiss my ass, bro. How is that a red flag? You dirty bitch. And if it's a red flag, I guess I'm crazy. Oh, man, somebody said some shit earlier today. Did I take a picture of him on my phone? Where's my phone? Got lucky. What if it was my phone that dropped? No. It was a controller, though. Me. Oh. Okay. I understand. I could just pull it up on a separate window. Maybe that would be easier. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up. This is good stuff. Here it is. I don't even want to believe it. But I guess it's the world we're living in. So now I get to treat you to shit like this. I'll be honest with you. I do the majority of my tweeting from the toilet, as God intended. So somebody tweeted something. It said, Daisy Ridley returned to social media after deleting her account in 2016 due to online abuse that she was receiving. So then I wrote, I love her work in Lego Star Wars. It just doesn't get any lamer than that, I think you'll find that true comedy is how hard you can get somebody riled up with like a non-joke. Like if I could put anti-energy into a joke and then still get a reaction out of somebody, that's the comedy. So here it is. Daisy Ridley has returned to social media after deleting her account in 2016 due to online abuse she was receiving. I wrote, I love her work in Lego Star Wars. Somebody responded, 1 minute in and you're already throwing abuse her way. Now, imagine me just like, wait, whoa, what you mean? What you mean abuse? So let me reread the abuse. The internet is for bundles of sticks.
And today I woke up and I saw that they said something that wasn't praise, and that's abuse in my book.
So I get it. You're like a fuck boy, You smoke dicks for breakfast, and that's our problem. But maybe just because you think it's something doesn't mean it actually is. That's crazy, right? I don't know, man. It doesn't get funnier than the internet. What a gift. But I'll be real. Putting the camera up ain't the end of the world. And then keeping a knife on deck isn't as creepy and crazy as it sounds, bitch. And maybe if you get pinned down against your will and used until the person's done with you, and you know what powerlessness is because of this vulnerable spot that you've been put in, maybe you won't scoff at the idea of a weapon in arm's reach in so vulnerable a spot as you being asleep. Okay? Somebody busting your house because they got nothing to lose and they trying to take and they trying to rape and they trying to steal. You know what I mean? You're not going to have the wherewithal bursting out of unconsciousness to get up, go to another room, maybe open a safe. Shut the fuck up. You're dealing with inexperienced dog-like females, bitches by definition, that don't know what the fuck they talking about, never been through some real shit. They'll live these uneducated lives and they'll end up in a fucking ditch. You understand me? Concrete poured over you because a nigga's jealous, because people wanted to fuck you but they didn't get the chance to. They can't take no for an answer and you're gonna die because of your stupidity. You're not educated, but you have the balls in your ignorance to open your mouth, the audacity, and say things to people who know more than you some shit. Just shut the fuck up. If this is a red flag, I've got it, my nigga. If love her work in Lego Star Wars is abuse, I am there. I'm all for it. Okay? But at the end of the day, make sure you're never trying to appeal to the types of morons that don't know what a word is defined as. You know what I'm saying? Number 14, if their personality changes after the first few months and you start to feel like you are walking on eggshells most days, there's a good chance that they have masked who they really were and were only, damn, it says were only, and were only being who they think you wanted them to be. Think you wanted them to be is it's actually a little presumptuous. I just think that people have a presentable version of themselves. I don't think they're specifically going out of their way to appeal to the person specifically. Maybe they'll agree more than they would with certain points, shit like that. But most people just have a presentable version of themselves. We can refer to this on the Kyle index as the non-farter. You're not going to fart yet. Not around this person you're trying to impress. Excuse me. Do I have like bubblies? I'm gonna take one of these Tums. It's been a while. I'm just gonna take one. Is that normal? So chewy Tums. I'm gonna take one Tums. I'm gonna take one Tums, and we're good. Okay. I'm very sorry about this. This is not cute or cool. Something's wrong with my stomach. I'm gonna take the Tums. Hold on. It's always important never to eat too fast, no matter what you're doing. Take your time, don't choke, do what you need to do. Okay. In the past, I have said that in a relationship, one of the reasons that it's terrifyingly important to be yourself is because in relationships, everybody wears something of a mask, even if it looks similar to what they're really like. Think of you right now straightening up, literally just like chest out, shoulders back, inhale. This is the version of you that you might present to people when you're out on a date, when you're, showing them you. This is whom you want them to see. And maybe to a certain extent, the other person has a similar mask on and is just showing you the presentable version of themselves. It's very important, even if that's the case, that you don't deviate from who you really are too much, because there's a strong likelihood that if you do deviate and they deviate, you too are showing a different version of yourself to the other person, and that those versions of you, they may get along real good. But the real versions of both of you may hate one another. The real version of you might even hate the fake version of her. And her real version might hate the fake version of you. And all you're doing is wasting each other's time. Limited time that y'all assholes don't really have. But hey, that's just a theory. This can be a sign of emotional abuse, and you will hold on to the true them, believing that they are just going through something that you can bring them back from. But you can't. Run. Man, run. Number 13, very nice to you, but not to others. Has a problem with you going out or hanging with friends. If he has to be with you every time you do something, run. I think this is adorable because who wants to hang out with their girlfriend's friends? I don't know. Is that not like a popular, I don't know. It's because most of the girls that I've always known have only hung out with other girls. And that's a great way, well, let's not even get into that because there's an exception to every rule. But I always found girls who could maintain friendships with other girls less scary than girls who don't have chick friends. You know what I mean? And you're free to talk about any aspect of that if you want. If it's been similar in your experience, if you are a girl and maybe you don't have a lot of girlfriends because they're drama, I don't know what to say. Number 12, immediately shutting down when you try to discuss anything deep or potentially problematic in the relationship. Damn, they don't want to talk? Seems like not communicating is a staple of all of the red flags that we're seeing. What is up with my eyeballs? Forgive me. Oh, Seraphim Bear says, name a character who went through more pain. Kyle's Tums tablets. It's been a long time since I've cracked out the Tums. I'm glad that they could be there for me in my time of need. Is that a red flag? You tell me. If you have to defend him with a phrase like, oh, but when he's with me, he's different, or, but you don't see him when he is nice. I mean, how many people you got to defend this guy from? You know? It continues to say, who he is when he's at his worst is still the guy you're dating, and if all your friends see or hear about is the worst, it's not something they aren't seeing, it's something you aren't recognizing. Ladies, swallow some of that. Like some Tums for your belly. This is not a sponsored stream. 10 is deleted. They always take it from me. Jesus. Number 9, temper and inability to control it. This is particularly true of both sexes. An edit says a decent amount of comments have come my way to suggest that temper is not uncommon. I'd say that's largely true. Everyone gets angry. The distinction is the inability to control it. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. You gotta be able to control yourself. Because sometimes we just let some shit out, and that's cool. And you do that in the comfort and safety of your own home. But when you're going out and you're losing that control, maybe things are getting physical, you're turning things over, you know, you're making a spectacle and you're not realizing that. People out here are not your friends, they're not your family, they're not somebody who knows or sees every aspect of your life. They're not extras in your movie. They're unaware of your movie. They're living their own movie. This is why it's very important socially, in the way of awareness, to recognize that when things go down, people will start paying attention at the wrong moment. You don't know when people are looking up. Take it from a big nigga. I have stepped into scenarios in many an occasion, and I have left people unfortunately bloody. The problem now is, in those scenarios, some people will always see it at a wrong time. They won't see the portion where the aggressor was not me and needed to be stopped. They won't see the portion where any of the scuffle took place. They'll see two people and who looks more fucked up, at the end. And you got to be aware of that kind of stuff because, we love to see it as people. We go on public freak out every day and just watch somebody screaming and yelling and hollering. We don't see the build up. We don't know what led to this. We don't know how many other altercations or situations that may have, contributed to this moment, this straw that broke the camel's back or the, eruption, so to speak. But we see this just like a person on deck in person at the time is seeing it and going, damn, what the hell going on with this motherfucker? And how you come off in that moment sometimes is enough to fuck you, which is why the maintenance of control is very important. You got to be able to exercise restraint. Not that you need to just bottle it up and let the demon loose behind closed doors, but you need to kind of let it out in small bursts. You need to have outlets. I always talk about how important an outlet is, and that's what's up. Number 8, low Uber passenger ratings. I guess that is a red flag. That's not what I guess the whole ass list never said relationship red flags. It just said men red flags. And if you're a man and you have low Uber ratings, that can't be good, bro. That can't be good. What makes an Uber rating low that is anything other than like bad driving? If your rating is low because of anything other than bad driving on Uber, oh no. Were you smoking in the car? Cigarettes or something? Was there fresh vomit on the seats? Did it smell like pee? What's going on? Low Uber ratings. Please God, don't tell me you flirting with the honeys. Either you're attractive enough to where they want it, they're drunk enough to where they want it, and is it even worth it? Is it even worth it mixing up with some drunk bitch who probably got a life? And you mixing yourself up in it because you drunk? Oh, man. It's tricky. I'm sure some guys are having the time of their life. But is it worth it? You don't know where they been. You don't know where they coming from. You don't know what they got. Talking STDs. Talking STIs. Talking Now you got crabs. Oh, my God. Really? The crab jingle. Now you have crabs. Number 7. Someone who is unable to joke about themselves. And if I see any of you assholes mention my tutu again, it's coitins for you. That Tums really did something to me. I'm no longer like exploding. For now. Number 6. Someone who can't accept your accomplishments. What is that? Don't be with someone who feels they need to compete with you or can't accept that you've accomplished your goals. What does that mean? Like, I'm kind of confused. I don't know where to go with it. I kind of wish Dio was awake. Not because I'm like dumb, hopefully, but I think I just reject it. I understand it. I just reject it. What do you mean you don't accept my accomplishments? Do you not believe them? And then the second one adds, don't be with someone who feels they need to compete or you can't accept the goals that you've accomplished yourself. Can't accept like you require that I do more? Need to compete like you want to be better? I don't know, man. That doesn't sound very big-tittied. This is some of the most flat-chested shit that I've ever seen in my life, honestly. Honestly, real talk. Number 5. Angry drunk. Okay. I don't know. I just don't see myself getting drunk at all, you know? Getting a little loose, getting a little tipsy. Taking the edge off. Maybe getting a little, I don't know. There are a lot of ways to manage that. God damn it. You dropped it. You fucking dropped it, Billy. Oh no. I love you, phone. I will remember you. Don't let your dreams be dreams, phone. Oh my god, it was a bottle of rum. Yo ho ho. Good amount in you too, bottle of rum. Don't let the pirates find out about you. Oh crap, me slamming that on the desk made something else fall off it. How precariously teetering on the edge of the desk must have whatever been to fall so delicately. I want angry drunk stories now. Also angry drunk who insists on driving while drunk. That's pretty cool. I don't know how some people make it so far, but they gotta be stopped before they get into a wreck and then survive but kill everybody that they crash into, man. That shit ain't cool. It's not cool. Number 4, inability to apologize. We keep seeing this. This is like a hallmark. And then not really apologizing. Look, I'm sorry you felt that way. Oh my god. Yes. Number 3, dudes who try to humiliate other dudes in front of women. Also related, dudes who backstab and talk shit about other dudes to look better in front of women, but women do this same shit. This is awesome. I'm really glad that we share so many, because I thought that the men ones would kind of focus on rougher aspects of our personalities that are not checked. It's just like women, but women have a better shot of making it through a good portion of their life without their shit getting checked, because they can get away with it. But men, shit, boy. Number 2, if he is a jerk to your friends or other people, but can be excessively charming. Isn't this like how are they going to be a serial killer if they can't be charming? Hello? That's step 1. Come on. That's step 1. It's fucked that people need to one-up everybody to kind of validate themselves, but I don't know. It's hard for me, I think, because I have a talent or two. And when you have a talent or two, or a skill that you have owned, you are used to being in the midst of other talented people who potentially you are going to not compete directly against, but be measured against. So when that talent is so black and white, put to the test of how precise, how apt, how much better you can be, I don't know. It's hard to have it fall to words like this, because it's such a put up or shut up domain. But with these things, it's just mad gossip, mad talking, shit talking. Oh, well, I did, please, man. And then it's so big of you. I feel like the people who really do accomplish shit, they're not trying to tell everybody. They're not wearing that on their sleeves. They're aware of how cringe it sounds, even in a dating capacity, to go, oh, well, I have this business and it makes this amount. It's like, okay, but show me it somewhere else. We going out on a boat instead, You don't tell me, show me. And that's the difference. That's the difference. I'm sorry it took me so long to say it and phrase it eloquently, but it's the telling instead of the showing that's fucking wild. Bitch. Whatever. Number 1. When I worked at KFC, you know how it's going to be a good story. There was a girl whose boyfriend would stay parked outside the door during the entire shift. Oh my God. That is nothing I've seen commonly and is a huge red flag. Whoa. Somebody said, damn, I wish I had that much free time in my life. ladies, if you watch this after the fact, I would tell you to comment, but I know that you can't beat that. You can't beat that. And if you can, oh my God, honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But do you know that you need to do better? That you need to get away? Are you stuck? Are you broke? Are you living with this dude? What's really going on? Well, that is that list. And I think I can admit that the man one wasn't as bad as the lady one. So, man win. It's not much of a victory, though. Hold my Cosmo while I celebrate with some champagne. Oh, for the love of God, get to the good part, you stupid motherfucker. Okay, there we go. That's it? How is this anything? So you guys could afford a champagne bottle and then opened it in your face? This is internet worthy? Who's posting this? Sometimes I like to analyze a lot of this shit and wonder why it's so excessive. You know? I mean, it really feels forced. You look at the girl, and unfortunately, when you think about her shape, it's nothing special. You've seen some women that will make you go, you know what I mean? Is this one of them? The end. Okay? There's legs there, but I mean, and it's not much of anything. I remember one of my favorite ones is one where it kind of drops on the bottle on the ground and then shoots back up to the girl. That's a good one. But this was like nothing. And as usual, I question who's upvoting this stuff. What is their comment on this? People making poetry? Accidental bukkake. That's it. Okay, so you know that there's somebody on TikTok that only reposts champagne in the face with girls, and maybe those are the people that are upvoting this post. Now, we could be the types of motherfuckers that just go, what's the point of that? Who upvotes that bullcrap? But what you're supposed to be is the entrepreneur that goes, ooh, there seems to be a market for people that like champagne in the face. I am going to create an account that is all about girls getting champagned in the face. And maybe you actually have a fetish for girls getting champagned in the face. So now you have this page where people are, submitting things to you of them getting champagned in the face because they want to be represented. They want to get some of the attention. Hey, you do this thing, I do this thing. Why is this upvoted at all? It hurts in here. I saw something earlier I really liked. Maybe it's in another window. I'll go look. Oh, here's something, but I wouldn't say I really liked it. Personally, I dislike the Chinese government. My Huawei phone. Bruh. I really do like the midget flipping. That really brings it together. Forgive me, I meant little person. That is unacceptable. This is a really fun shot, though. Shit posting, huh? I'll be the judge of that. Alright. Let's see what's going on in here. 14 hours ago. At first, Cookie Monster was confused why he was sent to hell by God. But then he realized that the sinners had all been turned into cookies. He wasn't being punished. He was the punishment. Wow. Now this is shit posting. At first, Cookie Monster was confused why he was sent to hell by God, but then he realized that the sinners had all been turned into cookies. He wasn't being punished. He was the punishment. Wow. I am losing my fucking mind. Warning, brain damage. Is there something? That's it. That's it. Yo, as the type of guy that gets mad when I can't understand why something's like getting posted and upvoted, this is it. This is it. This is it. Guy's in a plane, Coke's on the dash. He dips, and the Coke comes splash. Guy's in a plane, Coke's on the dash. Plane do dippy, Coke make splash. Coke no splash. No, there was, you know. Or is it about the fact that maybe, how did it do it so perfectly? How did it do it so it went perfectly into the... Okay, you know, it's not bad now when I rewatch it. You guys don't want to watch movies with me. I have a million things to say about nothing. Okay, so let me tell you about the plants in this scene. Oh my god, I'm some woman's wet dream, for real. She'd love to just sit down and have me go, let me tell you about this, you know. This director really tried to make this movie happen, but did you know that initially Brad Pitt was actually attached to the role? Wow. And for no reason, he just avoided the whole role. You know? Did you know that the woman was supposed to be Cate Blanchett? And she actually filled a shitload of scenes. She filled them scenes. And they were like, meh, never mind. And it was in development hell. You see, in this scene, they were actually going to use eels. This shitpost was sponsored by Manscaped. The best Indian commenter.
A fantastic save, but I believe he hit his nuts on the goalpost. He is down. Let us have a closer look at instant replay. Not only just self-sacrifice on this play, but sacrificing future generations as well.
Sacrificing future generations. His kind be up to no good. Who done killed the farmer? Brittany, I hate farmers. Gavin, I killed the farmer. Jamal, the farmer stole from me. Wait a minute. The name is at the top. Brittany said I hate the farmer. Gavin said I killed the farmer. Jim said the farmer stole from me. Jamal said I was 12,000 miles away taking care of my wife and 3 kids. They gonna blame the black one. I know it. Because that wife and kids story don't add up. Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't know. I'd have gone Adolf Fichtler or something like that. The TLER is what makes Hitler's name hilarious to me. This is all cancer, all right? These are some of the worst shit posts I've ever seen in my life. YouTubers with 12 subscribers uploading every single fucking minute of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I need to make a Lego Star Wars video right now, damn it. Is this Donkey Kong? Museum security guards when they hear a kid shout Hulk smash in the Aztec pottery exhibit. Look, man, this animation was magical. We were lucky. We were gifted. Sex, sexy sex. What's going on here? Oh my god, it's that Delphine woman. Please no. Please no. Never mind. We good. Let me get out of here. Let me watch one. Ooh. What's going on here? It should have gone deeper into the titty with your bitch ass. Now I'm going to that one thing. Posts from crazy fucking videos. Let's see here. Poor parrot. Do we want to see this? I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that. Because it looks animal. Oh, I saw this earlier. Some asshole making the fucking making the whole thing about him, he comes up and like fucks up their cake in the middle of them cutting, man. How crazy is that? And you know what the funny thing is? I went into the comments. You can see it says new. I went into the comments and they posted a video of the aftermath. And because this cuts off, like as soon as he does that stupid shit, it just ends. But in this YouTube video attachment, you can see that he gives him what he deserves. Look at him. He grabs like a massive portion of this cake, just ruins the cake, you know, before people. Jesus Christ, they're and like and he's drunk. So my man hit him with a piece and this dude folded, and maybe he deserved all of that. You know what I'm saying? People are going to look at this and have a completely different reaction than they do to Will Smith not being able to take a joke about a 20-year-old movie and his bald fucking wife. Factually bald, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Hey, so insensitive, you're supposed to go there.
She bald though, right? The fuck? Can you imagine somebody getting mad at a fat joke and they fat? Is it the same? I don't know. And look at his hairstyle, bro. That's the crazy part. That's the biggest sin here. He should have sorted this dude out as soon as he saw that hairstyle coming up. Why, you know, it's just hurtful. Funeral and they made it about themselves, whatever. What it's like to live with a withdrawing meth addicted landlord. The fuck? Oh my god. Yo, your landlord, bro? Damn. I don't think there's ever been a more quiet than I've been listening to some shit through the walls. What you mean every day? Where the videos at? Please. Ain't no way it's every day. Where are the videos? Where's your TikTok? Just so you know, I don't think this is withdrawing. This is just the meth speaking. Withdrawal, you're going to feel sick as fuck and be in bed having the worst 2 to 4 days of your life. Somebody said, thanks for the info. Seems to be no info online. And most people say it isn't a big deal for some reason. I appreciate being able to understand a bit more. How sad is this person's life where when they speak up, somebody goes,
Oh, get over it. We all have problems.
that's why you should just post your shit online. This is what the internet is really for. Is posting some shit so that some of us can go, bitch, that ain't normal.
Well, everybody around me is telling me that it's normal.
Damn. Let me play it one more time. Oh my god. A lot of us are learning. We didn't know meth could do some shit like that to you. My god. This is genuinely scary. It sent some chills. Somebody said what it's like to chew 5 gum. Well done. Well done. And here I am moping over living in a studio after a breakup. How adorable. 2 girls ream on convenience store owner for not giving them change for the bus.
Why can't you give us fucking shit? We've done it before. Give me a fucking reason. Give me a fucking reason.
Why y'all mad? Just this nigga said no, just leave. The fuck? That's your life.
I need change for the bus and you're going to give it to me. A quarter for the bus.
You can't really spin discrimination, bro. They don't have to give you change. How about you buy something? Was that an option? Is that rude? Am I gonna see that in the comment section? You could have bought something, right? I'm sorry, I paused the bing bong. Oh my god. I think my graphics card just crashed! What? I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I think my graphics card just crashed. Oh snap. Out of memory, what you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. Refresh the page, bitch. Fuck. My lord. That woman screamed so hard about not getting change. She fucked up my GPU. What is a poor Kyle to do? Let's see what's going on here. The girls are in the wrong and the cashier isn't obligated to give them change for any reason. He isn't a bank or a change machine. And a lot of stores have policies about giving out change. I think a lot of people don't realize that a cash drawer is not an unlimited source of money. He has a limited amount of quarters and small bills to give out during a business day. And if he runs out, the store is going to miss out on some sales and profits. Even if he had a bunch of extra quarters to give out in his day, if they are known as a place that gives people change, they are going to have a hard time telling people no when they don't. Look at all this logic inside your post. No one's gonna appreciate that. F-bomb here, and no change for you, and your disrespectful little tween butt is out the door. The girls are wrong. Somebody said they already spent the $20 their dads gave them on shitty vapes and twisted teas. Yo, you just got boomered in your fucking mouth. How do you like the taste of that? Doesn't taste as great as your twisted tea, does it? You know, it's like a Gushers from the 90s, bro. Extreme flavor. Excream is more like it. We all scream for Gushers. Thank God for Gushers and its contribution to, you know, the differently abled, the black community, the LGBTQ, RSTUVWXYPP. Now you know my shit posting. Next time send me videos of your meth addicted fucking, you know, landlord or some shit. This happened this afternoon in Georgia. Imagine needing clout so bad you're on the porch in the middle of shit like this. Oh, shit, fuck, oh my god. This video's gonna go hard, bro. This video's gonna go hard. Oh, fuck. You know what'd be really amazing? What if I should redub Twister, but I'm doing it from like the perspective of an influencer? Oh my fucking god, the views! Oh my god, the views! Oh my god, don't forget to like and subscribe! Don't forget to like and subscribe! Oh my god, I'm going up in the air, bro! This is totally gnarly! This is sick! This is fucking sick! Oh my god, the views! Have you ever seen this one guy that's going down the street in his car and the car's got no brakes and he's like skateboarding with the car effectively and he's like, oh my god, bro, oh man, this is gonna get crazy, man, this is bad, man, and then he goes off the road and the car's like, I don't think it flips, but it's really bad and he gets fucked and he's out of the car and he's like, man, I can't believe that just happened, man. Well, see you guys in the next one. It's like, oh my god, yo. You know, boomers, you know, older people see these videos and that's how they think of everybody that wastes their time on the internet. They think we're all just crazy to the point where it's like, man, how am I gonna get views today? I think I'm gonna crash this plane. Attention, everyone, and welcome to my channel. What is he gonna do? I'm scared. I can't believe my stomach is actually better after that Tums. What do you think it did to me? What does Tums do? You know? We should ask the internet. What does Tums do? What does Tums do? The medication is used to treat symptoms caused by too much stomach acid, such as heartburn, upset stomach, or indigestion. It is an antacid that works by lowering the amount of acid in the stomach. Check the ingredients on the label even if you have used the product before. You're telling me that this strange little chewable pill that I consumed reduced the acidic content within my stomach balls? And it made it so that I wasn't fucking losing my mind up in here. Stop. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Bukkake champagne. Odie Jr. wrote that. You wrote that. Okay? But I still don't understand the appeal. I don't think that video is dope. You know, I'd rate it like a fucking 2 out of 10, bro. Not even worth sharing. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about most people's memes. And I'm sure that you're like that too. So you can't judge me. You can't judge me because I think everybody's memes are weak when you think everybody's sauce is weak too. I know it. I know it in my heart that you're not thinking about it like a Dia would, where it's just like,
Oh, well, they're into the things that they like, and I'm into the things that I like, and maybe we're just not compatible as it pertains to memes.
which is true, and it's a very healthy way to look at things, but at the same time, everybody's shit is weak because they don't know what funny is. So bad that they might as well be like straight little kids where the comedy is the explosion. Or maybe just like frying out a picture until it's like barely recognizable and making it black and white or some shit like that. That's hilarious to them. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You're better than that. Beastmaster says, CYEAL, what do you think about the current state of Marvel's Avengers? What I've always thought about Marvel's Avengers, which is not very much. It seems like even they have run out of energy to deal with that game, and that's very fascinating and satisfying in an amusing variety of ways. I'll try to fart out a video on Marvel's Avengers. The problem is I get too invested in them, you know, just like with most things that I do, because I don't see the entertainment value in not kind of just having fun. So I have more fun making those videos than anybody does watching them, is the amusing part. Which is what I can say about most things in my life, because we're running on borrowed time. True Silver Wolf says, Kyle, if you can serve your own cum champagne mixed with alcohol, would you drink it? The chat window has been refreshed. Oh my god! A number of things have been frozen from the time that the GPU shit the bed. Intriguing. Look, I don't know what to say to you guys after asking me about cum champagne. You think just because I come in an oatmeal bowl that I'm like that. I got a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. I don't just do that in everything. And I never did it in an oatmeal bowl either, but I might have, for the sake of the integrity of the song. Jesus Christ! The views! The views! I love this. I love this so much. So there's a tornado on my porch, guys! Yo, maybe I will look for storm chasing videos and look for people straight on that bullshit. You know what I mean? They're just out there. Look at this shit, guys. What? The car just lifted up off the ground. Here we go. The realest fucking Universal Studios theme park ride of your life. You understand? Man in Kostroma deals with the new swastika. I don't know where this is. You can see the exact moment the soul re-enters his body.
Hey, what the fuck is she saying? No, me, fucking nigger.
Nice. Bam! Oh no, you ain't supposed to do it to him. He wasn't ready for it. Oh my god, the soul really did come back into him. Wait, whoa. Where am I?
Hey, what the fuck is
Don't show it again. It shouldn't be violent, but I don't know, man. I mean, if people make excuses for Will Smith, then I feel like this is a worse joke than Jada Bald. Hashtag. I don't know. Woman hits the riding or hits a kid riding his bike on the sidewalk. Well, why is it a 2-minute thing? I'm also kind of conditioned to every time I see, what you mean she hit him? That's good stuff. Crazy Karen hits me. She mad a dude riding a bike. I don't understand. He seemed like he was just waiting around for it. Get away from Karen. They can't outrun bike. Come on. A colorized lobotomy? What? This is safe for work, bros. You ready for some horror movie shit, man? Oh my god. Oh no, yo, this is some creepypasta shit, because it's not like explosively, it's still kind of tame, but at the same time what they're doing is the horror. What they're doing to this person. This was believed to be science at the time. Why can't we look back at this with awe in the same way that we condemn it, without like going nuts the way that people do about comedy when they look back at it? Condemn it, but you know, shit. Think about all the crazy motherfuckers who did this kind of shit every hour. You know, the Japanese Nazi dudes that did this stuff like every hour to a new patient. Brings the next one. Brings them in. Fuck me. Jesus. And they free, baby. So, that's what's up. I think we're good. I kind of miss videos where people would just like fuck themselves up, man. I saw a guy like, what's the word? He had a bong. This dude is not. It just says taking a dump, and it looks like a man sitting on a... Golly gosh. What's up? What are you doing? Is there something in your car? Why are you opening it like that? There's a bear in your fucking car. Ah. Yeah, you guys are such... Why did it sound like he had to peel the car backwards? Hold on. Go! It really sounded like maybe the bear was holding it from the other side. Bear, get in the car, boy. Well, Molotov thrown into a Brooklyn deli. Why Brooklyn? Hey, yo! What did they do? Another one! My man, that's a hero. Wow. What the fuck? I saw somebody run out and I kind of want to get a glimpse of him. Please don't let this dude be Asian. This is messed up. It's just somebody. They could be working there. That's, you know, we don't know who that is or what's up. Jesus Christ, that's sick, man. Jesus Christ, that's sick. Is there like a backstory here? A little bit of information, maybe? The coffee is straight up. The dude with the coffee is straight up a hero. That second one would have fucked them up. Fire is fire, my nigga. It'll find something to spread to. That first one is damage enough. Looks like they caught the guy. At first I thought the guy standing beside him with the coffee was in on it, since he seemed pretty casual despite everything happening right there. Then I realized that I'd probably be shocked at first too, trying to just process it. Yeah, reaction time's a real thing. Reaction time is what separates so much of, to be frank, when I watch really shitty TikTok oriented content where people are acting and it's staged, how long people take to react is a huge giveaway for the reality of something that, you know, is poorly being portrayed, typically poorly portrayed. You can tell based on people's reaction time whether things are real, because people, and this is not it's not an attack, nigga. Sometimes when people say things and they're real, that doesn't make it negative or evil. People are slow. Their reaction times are slow. And they make it seem like fight or flight are the only responses. Put a freeze in there, bro. Fight, flight, freeze. Black Panther said, I never freeze. And some people, they always freeze. So then I realized that I'd probably be shocked at first too. The fact that he stepped up against the second one is an actually incredibly brave and quick move. So to the Molotov hero, I'm sorry for judging you. This guy's apologizing in the comment section for a snap judgment he made that of course was wrong, like most people snap judgments. But what the fuck are we supposed to do as animals but make snap judgments to, you know, protect ourselves and better react in certain scenarios? I'm not defending anybody, but I don't need to fucking apologize in the comment section because I saw something and I done something wrong. Oh my god, I was racist the whole time. I'm so sorry. I thought you were part of it. Take my money. My Indiegogo. I'm setting it up. USSR using an atom bomb to stop fire from spewing out of the earth. What you mean? Fire was spewing out of the earth. Let's try to check this out, and I'll slow it down so I can read it. Okay, let's check it out. It happened near this tiny settlement located in the remote desert area with an obscure name. Now watch it hang up on the screen for a long time, and I shouldn't have even. An ignition of gas from a blown out well at the Orta Bulak. Don't know what the hell that is, but it doesn't seem like water is working. The fire raged for 1,074 days. A full variety of techniques was used in attempts to extinguish the fire. Fire just pouring out of the earth. Efforts to divert the gas flow just resulted in new flaring blowouts. Despite all attempts to put it out, the giant flare raged on. Then a decision was made to close the well with an underground nuclear explosion. Underground? Close the well as in, and why does it need to be nuclear? You know what I mean? I'm gonna... Some of these things sound like they can just go so wrong. How far are they away? And remember the thing about Fallout is that the wind will carry it. I feel like yeah, I mean your diagram's gonna show how you hope it goes real good. But if they closed it up, they closed it up, man. This started terrifying me to the point where I couldn't even, I was just silent. Just like, I hope it goes the way you want it to. I can see someone sitting there and just saying, let's bomb it. I understand that hurricanes can be diverted with a low altitude blast as well. Okay. Donald Trump. Guys, I love you. And I wish you have a wonderful evening. This has been enlightening for both the sexes, and I hope that your GPU doesn't crash today, you know? Love ya. Catch you soon. Here's hoping there's a Dia sleeping in your day. And I want you to take it easy. I love ya. Stay out of trouble. Hopefully this was some fine distraction. And I'll catch you soon. Bye. I'll be back with some of that Skywalker stuff, but just take it easy. Later.